Next are got these from the thrift store. It's fuck. Um, this is Spaced Invaders. Spaced Invaders. Space Invaders is one of those one of those weird ass movies that I saw on TV a lot and I was kind of grew up with it. So it, when I saw it for VHS for sale, I was like, oh god, I gotta get this for some reason. I always remember these little alien dudes. They're like, they're hip, they're hilarious, Earth will never be the same, and it's a close encounter of the hilarious kind when the five of the universe's coolest aliens crash land on planet Earth. Piloted by the ultra-hip Martian, the cosmic crew ends up in a sleepy Midwestern town. Fortunately, it's Halloween night, and the citizens mistake these space invaders for harmless trick-or-treaters. Instead of the global invasion they planned on, these misguided Martians bungle their way into a series of madcap misadventures. Except for an outrageous blast of energetic fun and outlandish special effects in this whacked-out comedy adventure. Basically, it's from Touchstone Home Video and Smart Egg Pictures, and it's directed by Patrick Reed Johnson. So it's just a... And this is obviously either a library copy or a rental copy, but it is actually the original Touchstone release. Original Touchstone Home Video release because of this little cover there. It's not the re-release, so curious to what kind of trailers I'll find in that. Next I got from the thrift store, Clean and Sober. And I've been really looking forward to seeing this film because I saw the trailer and I've heard a lot about it. And it's a drama about Michael Keaton plays a guy who's addicted. I think he's addicted to cocaine, I believe. And he has a substance abuse problem. And well, I mean, it's really well reviewed. It was when Michael Keaton got the Best Actor was voted Best Actor for the National Society of Film Critics. One of the year's 10 best films in 1988, according to New York Daily News, News House newspapers, and the Washington Post. And Pat Collins from WWR-TV liked it. And I always like Michael Keaton. I always think he's a very underrated actor, and I've heard this is one of his best dramatic performances. And basically, here's the back of it. It's like, no doubt about it, Michael Keaton is a funny guy. Starring roles in Night Shift, Mr. Mom, and Beetlejuice prove it. So what happens when Keaton tackles his first dramatic role? No doubt about it, he turns it into the best performance yet. Keaton stars in Clean and Sober, a hotshot real estate broker, Daryl Pointer. Daryl has a substance abuse problem, but he'll deny it. That non-problem is nevertheless taking its toll. The $92,000 Daryl borrowed from his company for investments is now pocket change. The woman he brought home for an all-night party might never wake up, and the cops are asking questions. Daryl wants to lay low for a while, so he comes with the perfect scam. A 21-day detox program that promises total misdirection total discretion as well as a complete privacy. So there's one thing he can't hide from himself. Daryl's an addict, and he's in for the toughest battle of his life. Clean and Sober also marks the feature film directorial debut of moonlighting creator Glenn Gordon Curran. Drawn to the project because it allowed me to use a different set of muscles, Curran flexes these muscles powerfully in this bold and flinching story, whose cast includes street smarts Kathy Baker and Morgan Freeman, and veteran character actor Emmett Walsh. Watch what happens when an addict whose favorite people once were I and me comes clean. A wiser, kinder Daryl Pointer is going to make it today and one day at a time. So, yeah, I'm really glad I could pick this one up. It kind of made my day because I've really been wanting to see this one. Next, I got, this is the last VHS today, folks. You gotta keep hydrated. Next, I got Ministry of Vengeance. A Ministry of Vengeance is original media release. And Ministry of Vengeance stars John Schneider, Ned Beatty, James Tolkan, Apollonia, George Kennedy, and Yaphet Kotto. They killed his family. They killed his faith. Now they haven't got a prayer. Starring John Schneider, Ned Beatty, James Tolkan, Apollonia, whatever, Dukes of Hazzard leading man John Schneider Stars with Oscar winner George Kennedy and Emmy nominee Dan Beatty of Yaphet Kotto and ravishing. This is funny. They list Yaphet Kotto in his lists. You know, Yaphet Kotto for what he starred in. They say aliens. I'm not kidding. I don't know if you can see it, but right there when it says Yaphet Kotto, look real close. Yaphet Kotto right there. It says aliens. Let's even zoom in even closer. It says fucking aliens. It was not in Aliens. Yaphet Kotto wasn't even in one sequence in Aliens. So, yeah. In the serious action story, a brutal terrorist murder and ungodly revenge. His innocent wife and daughter are slaughtered by fanatic Lebanese terrorists. Lebanese terrorists? From Back to the Future? Ah! Unitarian minister David Miller Schneider leaves the church, vowing revenge against his family. Vowing to avenge his family. Revenge against his family. Vowing to avenge his family. With the help of an old non-buddy, Miller trains for a suicidal guerrilla assault in the war-ravaged heart of Lebanon. Tracking his ruthless quarry deep behind terrorist lines, Miller also soon comes up against an enemy even he couldn't have anticipated. Explosive action intrigue ripped out of today's headlines. Basically, released in 1989 and just cheesy 80s media goodness. So, yeah. That's it, but I did find a book, and I thought I'd just show you guys real quick. You know, for $1, this is the movie book, official movie book for Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. One of my favorite films. And, so, it's the official movie book here by Garth Pierce, and it's, you know, just kind of cool stuff, you know, for $1, you know, for a little book, and with the making of stuff. So he talks about the myth in the movie, talks about the myth, and then it talks about the other movies leading up to it. Talks about Kevin Costner real briefly. It just talks about all the characters, Little John, Will Scarlet, the sheriff, and his henchmen. This book is kind of like in the same kind of I mean, and it's also a screenplay, I think. Yeah. Actually, this is sort of like a storybook almost, because it tells the story of the film, and then it also just talks about pictures, and then it's like a mini novelization in the beginning. I have the novel, and then it goes to behind the scenes, talking about the director and the Trilogy Entertainment Group and John Watson and Penn Dasham, the production design. It's basically sort of like the same kind of thing they did with the Batman one, and stunt doubles and behind the action and archery. Guy who taught Kevin how to be an archer, you know, expert, things like that. So for $1, I thought, you know, pretty cool. And a Robin Hood, a Prince of Thieves official movie book. So yeah, folks, I'm back. Working on getting back 100%, but I think I'm about 80% right now. So thanks for watching. Have a nice day.